where we've been.
Delay on your route is now 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's nice,
You
nice
arrive
hotel.
at time 1746. You are still on the fastest route.
A lot of local insect wildlife. Top draw.
What are people most looking forward to about the next leg in Pompeii?
Pompeii, definitely. Like, going to see Pompeii. And the Amalfi Coast will be lovely.
Yeah, good stuff ahead.
It's going to be Roman, isn't it? Like, Venice and that is really Roman. But this is all going to be Roman, so I'm very excited.
And we're just going to be roaming around.
Roman with the Romans.
Good stuff. So, Pompeii, here we go. Well, we were in 37 degrees heat in really dry weather, and we just drove straight into this. It's gone down to 20 degrees, chucking it down. There's thunder, there's lightning, and it came out of nowhere. Crazy. Arrived in Pompeii, and you are seeing the inside of the hotel at the same time that I am seeing it. Having a sweep around. The others are just bringing their bags in. Still pretty hot. Feeling alright though. It's good. Made good time. Here's the others. We're going to go check in, and this is our view of Pompeii from our room. We're around the back. Oh, Owen's excited. What's that? What's that?
Air conditioning.
We have air conditioning. Hooray! That's good. I think Mark and Becca are in one of those rooms there. And come and check out our room. Ta-da! Where's the aircon unit? Oh, it's there. Sweet.
This is where the bugs chill out. You turn the shower on, pop the light on, they go in and have a disco. We've got room service. You can order pizza. A bit more pizza. Breakfast room. You can have a sandwich. You can have some eggs. Who wouldn't want that? We've got painting. We've got top of the line.
Unplugged in telly.
Unplugged in telly. We've got wardrobe.
More blankets in case it gets
Orange
just a bit
blanket.
too cold.
This is from the 80s.
Mhm.
Some rug
There we go.
selection of colours.
Some beds, which I imagine will separate a little bit.
Do I know all about Pliny?
What can you tell us about Pliny?
Well, there was two Plinies. There was an uncle and a nephew. And the elder Pliny was a very prestigious writer. He wrote about natural phenomena. And imagine his surprise and delight when he was living in the Bay of Naples that Mount Vesuvius pretty much erupted right in front of him. So immediately he got this boat and he sailed out to try and make notes about it. There was no pictures obviously in those days, so it was just about vivid eyewitness accounts. So he asked his nephew if he wanted to come with him, but the nephew said, "Oh no, I'll stay here. I want to do my studies." He was a bit scared. But the elder Pliny rushed out. He went to rescue some people who were trapped because the bay, you'll find out all about this tomorrow, but like the bay was, the tide had gone out, the boats couldn't get anywhere, there was like pumice falling down, and some slaves who were with him like till the end like looked after him, but basically eventually he died because he was overcome by asphyxiation. Famously they tied pillows on their heads to like stop the pumice from landing on them, and he died, but the slaves were able to give an account to his son, to his nephew, sorry, and the nephew wrote up the account, and it's the most important account we have about Vesuvius. So,
Yeah.
and that was the set text this year, so
Good stuff. The fourth best restaurant in town. It was very small and was very full, so we're eating in the hotel restaurant instead, which looks lovely.
Still with the straw.
Yeah, just drink from the bottle. Owen and I have bought these as our drinks at the table because it was €2 for a can and €2 more for this. So that's all sorted drink-wise.
Martin, money saving expert, would be very proud of this transaction.
Look at this selection. Mamma mia. Look at the price.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I don't think that's for one person.
Got me some ice cream, I've got some cherry, some cheesecake, and what I believe is custard flavour. It's called English cream, and it tastes a lot like custard, so I'm going to go with it being custard. I'm looking forward to tucking in. There we go. Is it good? What flavours did you get?
Zucker, Kinder, cherry one, and the winner.
I've got a zucker, it's like custard.
Okay, this is last chance for toilets. Sorry. I remind you, yeah, because there are no toilets up high. So just you have to wait around 2 hours, 2 hours to 50.
Okay. We are now starting our ascent by foot up Vesuvius.
You will love the view.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Roberto, nice to meet you. How are you today?
Good, thanks. Yeah.
Nice to hear that. I'm a little bit tired. So if you want to run up, they will run after you. Both of them. I'll stay behind. Okay?
So here I am walking up Mount Vesuvius. It's like walking on sand. It's not the easiest to walk on. Fortunately, it's not overly sunny. It's considerably cooler up here, yet I'm still getting a sweat on, so it's still pretty hot. It's very picturesque so far. And we're up here for about 3 hours. So I'm guessing half of that's walking up, half of that's walking down.
See the grey stuff, the grey river of lava that we had from 1944 eruption. From the eruption started the 18th of March of that year with a river of lava just from the crater, and then went down, filled the valley, went down again, all the way to 2 small villages that were almost completely destroyed by the lava. But this was with a very slow speed, it was very slow.
The sun is now definitely shining once more, and it's hot. Hopefully we'll walk up into some cloud. Although I feel like I am making progress equally, it seems like the road just never ends.
Very sticky today,
Yes, very.
very wet.
Walking into the clouds now.
Yeah, walking around the cloud.
There's an instant air of coolness at the clouds. It's nice to be out of the sun. Now that cloud has passed and we keep moving forward on our ascent, And there is a really clear view down of Pompeii and I think Napoli. Don't quote me on that one. I think that's Napoli, that's Pompeii. And yeah, fortunately, although we're through that cloud, there is still some cloud up there covering the sun. I'm very hot, very sweaty, but equally thankful that right now that sun isn't making me even hotter and sweatier. Never want to miss an opportunity to sell a bit of tat, are they? Yeah. It's a good view. Oh, here comes the sun.
Our next future. We are here now. We were down there some half an hour ago. We walked upway for 1 kilometer, 1,000 meters above sea level down there, 1,170 meters here, and from here starts the low edge of the crater that goes for some 700 meters to the other side. That's a normal tour. That's the tour that most of the people, 99% of the people is doing. You're not with us, sir?
No, sorry, we could not hear.
So the people that walk and they come back the same way. With you walk to Italy, we have this special tour. We're gonna go halfway, all the way to the summit. We have a steering vent in this area, so we can see the active volcano, and then we come down. So we make the complete loop around the crater, and then we come back to this side. We're gonna walk out this way, slowly, and down. Pietro, allora Rossella è per ultimo. Aspetta qualche minuto che... Anzi, allora me ne vado. Che non si può più.
Gonna try this and see.
There you go.
Grazie. Okay. You don't want to go?
Ah, look at that for a view. So yeah, why not? Probably only ever come up here this once. So we'll go the top route. This is because we have come on a special tour. So 99% of the people that come up have to just go up there. But we're going right around the top, which is pretty cool. And there's only 4 of us out of the 6 coming. There's me and Owen, and there's a couple, one's Canadian, one's American. The bugs are loving this yellow. They keep just dive bombing me. Wow. It's very loose underfoot, slipping a lot. Wow.
The basalt lava here, that's lava from 1944. So before the eruption started, the crater was full up to this level here. The people that could walk on top of this platform of lava from here to the other side was full. Estaba lleno, totalmente lleno.
Vuoi camminare encima?
Claro. During the eruption, it was emptied out. 25 millions of cubic meters were removed from inside the crater. And the ashes, they went everywhere, but mainly to the other side. So that's why we have to climb more, because this part of the volcano is the youngest part, the newest part.
So many bugs up here. Surprising amount of bugs. As we continue our ascent. Turns out one of the others from our party did come up, which is cool. She was afraid of of height. She was going to do the other route. Credit to her, she's giving it a go. Very loose footing still. It's hard to believe that some people have actually walked up from the bottom just to get to like the bottom of this part, and then they'll climb up some more. Well, maybe not this part. Maybe on the layman's tour. Ooh. It's getting really steeping out. Very hard to walk on. Hey. Look at my feet just slipping. Gotta find the footholds people have already made. Wow. Nearly there. It seems that we are on our way to the highest point now. You can look up there. You can definitely see a sort of peak. I'm still being attacked by all of the different bugs. Yellow was a bad idea. I'm just a bug beacon. Wow. So, at any point really, this could just erupt. It could be a major eruption, it could be a minor eruption. They'll give everyone down there 72 hours notice if they do fear any activity, and that's a lot of people to scoot on out of here. And the way they drive, it wouldn't be the safest exit, I imagine. Yeah, did. It's impressive that there's like so much able to grow here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a nice breeze. This bit just started getting really steep. Didn't really come up on camera though. Oh, that's a good shot, isn't it? Heel first, that's the key. Really not very steady. Ooh. Ooh. So many stones in my trainers. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, that's roasted.
Yeah.
It's crazy hot.
It's very hot.
Wow.
Come here, sir. Have a look. Put your hand inside here.
That's hot, isn't it?
Awesome. So, but it's very deep inside. So through cracks, through fissures, the heat comes up and needs rainfall water, humidity of the rocks, and cause evaporation of this water. So whether we have more or less steam, it depends on the weather conditions. In the winter, as you can imagine, we have much more, lot of steam in the area. In the summer, like today, just a little bit, because it's dry, it's very hot. But we can see something. Now, what I'm doing, we'll try to show you this ionization. So I make a torch with this newspaper.
Oh.
And I have a lighter with me, of course. I go down there. Oh wow. So from behind you, you see something more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They open up.
Awesome.
And that's how.
Awesome.
Yeah. What to do? Look, some crystals. Opalite. See these white crystals? Look on this. Look at this. They grow like corals. Sometimes they look like children. Take this one. More one here. Put one of this.
Officially at the top now, I think.
Actually, we are.
Sono pizzicando.
So many stones in my shoes. Awesome. And all of those people only got to see down there. And we have started our descent.
Houston, abbiamo un problema.
I love how you demonstrated.
It's really easy to get down.
So how many years have you done this?
2 years.
2 years.
I try to be a teacher. So that's just for summer.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a license, like guide. So I work just for summer.
Is it hard to become a teacher over here? Do you have to study
Really
for a long
hard,
time?
especially.
Thanks.
Okay, just bear with me. Yes, really hard, especially nowadays with Renzi. Do you know about something about Renzi, our new prime minister? Oh, sorry. Okay, go on.
Oh no, I don't know. But,
You have to have a master's degree, and then you have to take another thing, and then they close. Oh, it's really quite impossible.
And that is where we walked.
It wasn't the steepness, it was the fact that it was extremely loose. Yeah. So like sand, it just kept going around at its feet.
We walked all along that. Apparently, according to Marcus, who's a New Zealand guy that's been on our tour that didn't go up there, he said everyone down on this path was looking up at us in awe, impressed that we were up on the top.
You filming?
Filming.
Everything.
Yeah.
GoPro. Where are you from?
From Wales.
Well, oh, nice.
really hot at the bottom, back where we started now. It's like a sun trap. But we enjoyed our time going up the volcano. We conquered Mount Vesuvius.
Shall I start again?
Start again,
Okay.
yeah, explain.
So we were in Naples, and I saw these through the window, and there was loads, like there was shepherds and wise men. You could have gone to town, there was a donkey and everything, but we just thought we'd get the main players. So the man sort of kept pointing to this and be like, oh, and I was just like, see. So we got Angel, Mary, Joseph. Oh, little baby Jesus, how cute is that? So cute. And he just grabbed the bag and he started just like dropping them in like this, and I was like,
right.
oh, and I pulled a tissue out of my bag like to sort of say, like, can I wrap them in? And he was like, no, zero. So I assumed what he was saying was like that they were unbreakable in some way, but I'm really pleased with that because I wanted to get some sort of Christmas thing.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
So, and they were $1.20 each. So for the 4 was less than €5.
Alright,
so
sweet.
it's not bad really.
Recommended like the best gelato in town, and it's right by where we saw. I think it was the one, you know, with the big ice cream out.
Oh yeah,
I think that was the one.
Yeah.
She said it was called the Creamery or the Creamer or
Yes,
something
I think
like that.
that was. I think
Yeah.
it was called the Creamery. Yeah. So I went to Pompeii this morning to like suss it out, and I made some important discoveries and decisions about things. That dog that was hanging around last night, it came back, and people were kissing it and taking pictures with it, and it was like.
We saw
One was like stroking it, and all its fur was coming off.
There was 2 dogs that seemed to like live at the top of the mountain in like the touristy bit, and they're just like the sorriest like dogs I've ever seen. They just like lay there looking so sad.
Well, there's signs everywhere, like around Pompeii, like please do not touch the dogs, health hazard, please do not touch the dogs. And like there was children like running up and like petting this dog, and if I was their parent, I'd be like, don't touch that dog. So I went round that. I mean, it was wonderful, but by 11 o'clock, it was unbearably hot.
I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
I think it's going to be fantastic. I think 2 hours is enough, really, like to see all the important stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I really want to go to Naples, was because the stuff that they took, the stuff they found, they took to Naples and put in the archaeological museum. So I came back, Mark was ready to go. We went to get the train. It was really cheap. It was like €2, like
I suppose it was just rock
each way, and it was hot. That's when the hotness started, and it didn't really finish until we got back and had a cold shower. It was hot all the way there. It was hot all the way to the museum. I went round the museum. Mark, I don't really know what Mark did. He just walked around, waited for me. But I had a fantastic time in the museum. I saw the tomb from Paestum, the original one. There's a copy. That's where we're going on Thursday.
Okay.
I saw the big statue of Hercules. It's very famous. You probably recognise it. Some of the mosaics. I also went into the secret room and saw some naughty frescoes. Less said about that, the better. And some lovely bronzes. And it was really cool and lovely, nice, chilled. And then I rang Mark, met back up. We wandered around, went to McDonald's, wandered around this like touristy street, got our little things, and then we just looked at each other and we were like, let's just go. So then we came home, but it took a really long time to get back to the station, because when we went down into the metro, it was, you know when you go down into the tube and it's like, the next train is in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was like, the next train is in 23 minutes. And I was like, really? And we briefly contemplated just walking. But no, we'll just wait. So we just sat in the station, and it just got hotter and hotter, and more people came. And, you know, it was proper like, you know when you get on a metro and like, everybody's, it's like, all like, in your, like, face.
Was it like Paris again?
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. And people smell.
Yeah, people do smell.
I know I probably smelt a little bit by the end of the day, but I'm talking about like really
Reekage.
real smell. So, but I'm really glad we did it. It was epic, but I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, I feel the same about what we did. I was
Yeah,
really
good.
pleased to go. It was
Good,
cool.
good. Did you take GoPro?
Yeah.
Good. The more I think about it, the more I think your like webisodes idea is quite good. I think that'll be really nice because it'll be like something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Your messages will be like, hey, there's another episode out. We'll be like, yay!
I said today, like I took so much footage today. There's like a whole episode in itself.
Yeah.
And our tour guide, Rosalina, really enjoyed talking to me because of my pronunciation, she said, because she's a massive Game of Thrones fan, and basically she thought I sounded like I was in Game of Thrones because of my accent.
I wouldn't say your voice is particularly. I wouldn't say you've got a particularly unusual accent.
I don't really have an accent.
You
That's
just
the
sound
thing.
like I think you and Mark just sound like quite similar, really. Just that
But
kind of
I
straightforward,
suppose-
not posh, but not like regional, just kind of a normal.
I suppose a lot of people, they think of the British and they think of the posh accent, or they think of like the Cockney accent.
Yeah, I hate it when like Americans like do Cockney accents and they think that sounds like they do it in Friends, don't they? And
Yeah.
It just sounds ridiculous.
But we just kind of have like a generic kind of northern accent, I suppose.
Yeah. It was quite hairy in the taxi actually, because I don't know if this has come across on the tape, but
Oh right, yeah.
Mark and I got off at the wrong station.
So I suppose she just.
We were a very long way from where we were.
Driving it.
So we were walking through the streets, obviously looking like the lost tourists we were, and this taxi driver just pulled up and was like,
So did she
"Oh,
say,
no."
yeah, she
And we were like,
agreed with
yeah,
you?
we climbed in. We could have been driven off and raped or sold in slavery, I suppose, but that's fine. He didn't speak any English at all. It was a good job I knew the word skevy meant archaeological ruins, because he was like, Pompeii Station, Pompeii Skevy. It's like, Skevy, Skevy. So,
I had a really long talk about Brexit with Roberto, our guide.
what were his feelings? See, I don't know, like, I'd be interested to know what the general Italian feels about Britain leaving the EU.
It didn't seem to understand why.
People would want to.
Yeah, why?
People would want to leave, or
Yeah, it didn't seem to understand why we would want to leave the EU, and it seemed to think that we were being mean to the people trying to get in. But I tried to explain to him, we don't mind people coming in as long as it. Yeah, it was kind of his perception. He wasn't really sure, but he was mostly just felt sorry for all the refugees.
well, I feel sorry for the refugees.
And I said, I feel sorry for the refugees, but the problem isn't just letting them into all the other countries. The problem is fixing the places where they live, so they don't have to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to explain to him the reason Britain wanted to leave isn't anything to do with not wanting more people in our country. It's just making sure that, like Australia and other countries like that, people, if they're going to come in, they're going to offer us something useful.